There, Aquarius, how we doing? Welcome to your September 2024 Kabbalistic Tarot card reading. Let's get it started. Call upon thee, Iao, that thou wilt send Haru, the great angel, son of the operation of the secret wisdom, to lay his invisible hands upon these consecrated cards of art, that thereby we may obtain knowledge of hidden things, to the glory of thy ineffable name. Amen. Okay. Aquarius, hope you all having a good summer. We just entered Virgo season, Eight of Disc season to be precise. But yep, it's coming to a close, and it sucks, but you know, here we are. If you'd like to book a personal reading, all the information to do so should be in the information box below. Be a Tree of Life spread. We're using the Kabbalah and Tarot. See what the universe has in store for you in September 2024. Should be very interesting. Alright. Spirit. What does Aquarius need to be aware of? What should they look out for? Looking best help them out for September 2024, please and thank you kindly. Alright, Aquarius, I'll draw the tree and then we'll get into it. As I said in the Capricorn video, if you're not into Kabbalah and all that stuff and you don't really know what I'm talking about some of the time, don't worry about it, it's not important. And if you do, you are into it, and that's cool too. All right. And we'll cut the deck. Deck is cut. Get the hierophant on the bottom of the deck. Here we go. In the all, pure consciousness, awareness. Got the Hermit, Virgo energy. In wisdom, the Observer, Ten of Swords, Lord of Ruin. The Observed, understanding, cool consolidated form. You got the Hanged Man. In your world of love, hot, expansive force. In the world of creation, you got the Queen of Swords. Water of air. In your world of power, cool consolidated form, in the creative world, you have Two of Wands, Lord of Dominion. In truth, you have Nine of Cups. In your will and the whats, or your victory, you have the Princess of Cups. In your how and the way, your splendor, you have the Nine of Wands. Interesting. In your foundation, go by the moon, you have the Princess of Wands. Huh. And what you manifest, what you embody in September 2024 is represented by the root of the power of Earth, the Ace of Discs. All right. Thank you, Spirit. And thank you, Aquarius, being here. Cheers. Let's get into it. This is a very peculiar looking tree. Yeah. Well, in your pure awareness, your pure consciousness, you have the Hermit, Virgo energy. The Hermit is moving from the subjective experience into personal localized consciousness. That's to say that once you have a perspective, once you have a subjective, not a self yet, but once you have a subjective kind of point of view, once you have things that you love, things that you like, things that you don't like, and then you kind of shape your personality from that, that's him. That's the Hermit, or her. The Hermit shows your world to you, introduces you to yourself, if that makes sense. So you're going inside and you got this lamp. And this is introspection, isolation, intelligence of will, guidance, being single. Maybe some of you are newly single and have some time to yourself. Divine inspiration, finding the answers from the inside. Whatever's going on here in the rest of the tree, it's all coming from here. Journey on the inside. Which is not strange for you, Aquarius, but you are more of a go out and find answers from the outside kind of person. Kind of sign. So, yeah, the month of September 2024, the answers are coming from within, or the solutions. I want to say, yeah, he's mature. He's a student or a teacher. He makes his own path. Does his own works on himself. He's very wise, or she. He's very wise, hermit. And yeah, as I said before, today is the start of Virgo season. So there you go. Coincidence? I think not. Speaking of thought, the Hermit expands. Excuse me. The Hermit expands. Hot, expansive force in the world of emanation to the Ten of Swords. Now, the world of emanation is the world where I usually compare it to baking a cake, but it's like if we didn't have chairs, the world of emanation is kind of like where we'd realize, no, I don't like standing all the time. I think I'd like to sit down on something. And then the next world is, we'll get into it. But yeah, world of emanation, high expansive force, Ten of Swords. This is your wisdom. This is the observer, right? You coming into existence, just observing it. Lord of Ruin. This is the end of something. This is usually painful. It's the disruption of something. It could be warlike efforts. But there's no getting around that. It's something is over. Something is done. It's been fought to death. It's an ego death. And that's the good thing about that is there's like a million egos in us. I was watching Kung Fu Panda 4 the other day. And Poe was trying to meditate, and he's got the other voices in his head. It's like one of them wants to know when they're going to eat, one of them wants to know when they're going to be done. He's like, how many of you are there? And he's like, you don't want to know. And he's right, you don't want to know. But this is the death of one of those voices. One of those voices is just silent. Expansion and silence. I'm trying to put the best positive spin I can on this card, but you could also be realizing that something is over just through the simple act of observation. Something's over, and you can't think it back into existence. As much as you might be motivated to, as much as you believe that you can, you know that something is done. Coincides well with the Hermit too, because, well, not because, but yeah, if something is done, going inside would be a good place to find answers, and vice versa. You could be going inside to find answers, then see something is just not there. All right, now, hot expansive force into cool consolidated form in the world of expansion. This is what is being observed. This is your understanding, the Hanged Man. This guy, he's got one leg in the world of power, Gabura, and he's kind of hanging around. That's where his path is. from Gabura into Had, Splendor. He's stuck. He's stuck. He's not screwed, but he's stuck. Stabilizing intelligence. That's the name of his game. In the mystical world, this guy is the most popular guy because he surrenders to experience, and that's how he learns things. That's how he learns things. This is spiritual growth. This is a different path to truth. This is awakening through surrender. In this card, we surrender to our experience as a way to continue and as a way to grow and as a way to learn. And this being under your rulership, under Saturn being the planet that limits, that gives you endings, that disciplines you. I read somewhere that Saturn disciplines us until we learn to discipline ourselves. It struck me as being very true. It's saying that, again, something is static. In your world of emanation, something is static. I'm seeing a pattern here. Something is done. It's like an elevator moving, and it stopped. But the elevator is you. And here you're going inside to try to find the answers. Even if you're not really aware of it, that's what you're doing. And that's what's happening in your awareness. Path of Magician, Beth, house. That's everything, right? The house is a metaphor for everything you see and encounter around you, and this is it. Something's not right. You're gonna surrender to it. You're gonna find the light and see what's going on. You're gonna use your light to see what's going on. So there, in the world of emanation, I say you're trying to find answers, but you're also surrendering. This is a bit of a contradiction, a bit of a paradox, but there it is. All right, now in your world of love, high expansive force in the world of creation. The world of creation is where we start to get the idea of a chair. Ah, I know what to do. If I want to sit down, maybe I can make something that can like hold up my weight or something like that. That's the world of creation. Is where we start to create. Your world of love, hot expansive force. Your subjective experience, you have the Queen of Swords, bordery part of air. And she is, well, typically Virgo energy, but she could also represent you. I feel like she's you. And she's cool. She's assertive. She's seemingly cold. She's not showy. She's unafraid. She'll tell you how it is, even if she's blunt about it. She's intensely introspective. She's independent. She's unreliable. She's very direct. And I still see a theme here. Something is telling you that something is informing you that something has ended, for better or worse. And you are trying to find your love again. Find what it is that you enjoy. Or find what it is that serves you, mainly. Or also. Right? Find what it is that you need to sit on. Your chair. It's ruled by Jupiter, and Jupiter is our greater benefit, gives us whatever we want. And you're kind of just saying, I'm okay. I really don't want too much right now. Thank you, Jupiter. I need to figure some stuff out. I'm a little stuck. Let us continue. Cool consolidated form. In the world of creation, you have Mars and Aries. Two of Wands, Lord of Dominion. Ruled by Mars, which is our will to live, stress, drive, conflict, adrenaline, fight, all that good stuff. Two of Wands is will, direction, control, an eagerness to fight, kind of inconsiderate aggressiveness, a willingness to take risks, energy, respect, spontaneous assertion. It's doing a thing. It's doing something, right? Possibly in a violent manner, in a dominant manner. It also is the recognition of destructive processes as preconditions for creative phases. It means if you want an omelet, you got to break some eggs, more or less. To do something, you need to not do something else. Or the omelet thing, whatever works better for you. If we want a chair, we need to create the chair first, right? We need to see it in our minds. Mainly for you, I feel that you feel you need to do something. It doesn't even really matter what it is, but with the Hangman and Ruin here and Hermit and the Queen of Swords and your love, this being in your Mars, this being in your will to live and all that stuff is just saying, just do something. It doesn't really matter what it is, just do something. If it doesn't work out, stop doing it, do something else. All right, this is love, this is power. Love is just a little relaxed and chilled out and just in the emotions of the mind. No, it's contradictory. She kind of thinks she has all the answers, and her being in Jupiter, it's just like, oh, okay, that's cool. And Mars here, double Mars here, is saying just do something. It's cool. You can keep this attitude, that's fine, but just do something. Aquarius, just do something. Shake it out. Shake out of it. Shake whatever the phrase is. Get the creative juices flowing again, right? So you can make the chair. Stop standing up all the time. Okay. Mild expansion in the world of creation. Your personal localized consciousness. Your truth, your beauty, your heart. Nine of Cups, Lord of Happiness, Jupiter in Pisces. And this is a culmination of emotion. This is the best that it gets. It's emotion coming from your subconscious. It's a baseline. It's happy for no particular reason. And that's the best kind of happy. You don't have to explain it. You don't have to think about it. You don't have to, it's just there. It's safety. It's happy being single. It's a full stomach. It's a wish granted that you didn't even know that you wanted. It's almost perfect. It's almost perfect. It's very content. It's physical well-being, self-fulfillment, especially in work. This is interesting to me because this runs counter to everything else that has been coming so far. So the Queen of Swords here, she's just saying kind of like, screw it, whatever, it's fine, we'll figure it out. And then in power, you do something. That pours out into your truth. Whatever you did, I should say whatever you do, brings you a lot of happiness. I mean, it says it right there, but it does. It brings you a lot of self-fulfillment, contentment. As I said, on a subconscious level. I mean, you might not even know it. But it showing up in your personal localized consciousness, I'd say that you do. You will feel it in the month of September 2024. Now, let's move down to the world of formation. This is where we start to build the blueprints, if you will, for the chair, right? This is where things start to take form. And Nektak, your will and the what's, your victory, is where your personal localized consciousness, your pure ego, starts to desire things. For that, you have the Princess of Cups. And she is Malkuth. She is the emotions that you feel in your body. And she's luxurious, she's elegant, she's curious, she's kind, she's selfish, she's brilliant, ingenious, psychic. But she follows her gut, she follows her feelings. And that's cool, that's okay. That may be exactly what you need. It's definitely what you want. Something in your body feels good, you want to go with that feeling. For better or worse. And that's where you will find your victory. And your methods and means in your world of splendor, right? We had the emotions in Nektak, and now we have the thoughts and Had, reasoning. Taking a step back from desire, we have Nine of Wands, the Lord of Strength. This, like the Nine of Cups, is passion, is doing from the subconscious mind. Being influenced by the subconscious. This is drawing on abundant resources. This is being flexible. This is trusting your own capabilities. This also encourages taking brave action and trusting your intuition. Now, this being cool consolidated form in the world of formation, I say that you take a step back and you look at everything that you've done. And maybe a part of you says, this kind of fucking sucks. I didn't see that coming. But that's what I see now. Part of you says, this kind of fucking sucks. It's nice. It's nice. But it's nice. But I'm Aquarius. I'm better than nice. Happiness? I'm happy? Really? Great. I don't care. I'm Aquarius. I want the truth. Well, this is your truth. You're happy. You're content. Your vision of splendor says, do more. Do more. Trust your gut, trust your intuition. Reach that next level, that next plateau. Do whatever it takes to satisfy your true nature. Not whatever it takes, but this is like the height of strength. This is the culmination of strength. I mean, it is strength. It's the culmination of anything done to do. And you have two wand cards here on your pillar of cool consolidated form. And then you got the Hanged Man right on top of here, so yeah. Part of you is your splendor is, it's almost like your splendor is pushing you to do more. Or yeah, I'll leave it at that. And again, you might not feel it at all. It might just all be in your subconscious. And that's cool. All right, let's move to your subconscious. Let's move to your foundation. The rest of the tree is built on this. This is automatic. This is the Princess of Wands, Earth of Fire. She, like the Princess of Cups, is Malkuth, but of fire of to do. So she feels something in her body and she does it without a second thought. She's a little immature in that way, but she's cool. She's determined. She's a little impatient. She's unreliable. She's reckless, faithless, impulsive. She's also passionate, excited. And there's kind of no stopping her once she gets started. Right? She's got a tiger in her hair. She just brings the tiger with her. Tiger can't stop her. Tiger knows it. This being in your foundation, I see a lot of conflict here for you in September, Aquarius. Especially with the Hanged Man in your rulership. And your rulership just means that it has a say. Right? It doesn't rule anything really, but it has a say. And it says that you're stuck. You're temporarily, the elevator is, it's not moving. It will get moving again, but right now, you're not moving. And you don't need to do anything. But Saturn is saying, try to accept that. And then you react to that in the world of creation with, okay, I'm still going to do something, and I'm still going to be happy about it. And in the world of formation, you have, okay, I still feel stuff, I'm going to act on it, I'm still going to do stuff that's really hard to do. And in my subconscious, I don't want to stay still at all. I don't care about this Hanged Man. I want to move. I want to do something. Some of you might be getting over a relationship and need time to process or settle. Some of you may be making transitions in your life or between cities. You are known to be a little impatient, Aquarius. I'm not saying that that's all I see here, but I see you trying to fight something. And it may even feel like you're winning the fight. But as I said, the elevator is just, it's not moving. So it's like, why fight it? And why do I even ask? You're Aquarius, of course you're going to fight it. Okay. Let's bring it on home. What you manifest in the month of September 2024, the Ace of Discs through the power of air. This is very interesting to me. This is financial opportunity, investments, material gain, perhaps nurturing your sexuality, fertile ground, a new offer comes in, changing where you invest your money. No, it's an ace, so it's pure potential. It's pure potential. Nothing's happened yet. But what you manifest is this sense, this feeling, I'm going to change something. And it's the only pentacle here. I'm going to change something with my finances. Or your body, perhaps. Something physical. You see a potential for change, and you see what that can bring you. And it makes sense. It's like up here, the hermit, he goes in, sees his beautiful self, his unaltered self, his ego, his pure ego, which is beautiful, and then he brings this out. You manifest this. And as I've said before, it doesn't matter what you plant in your garden. As long as you plant it, as long as you tend to it and care for it, it will grow. Despite your intentions, despite what you want, whatever you plant will grow. And you've manifested something here to grow. It's an opportunity. What that opportunity is, I cannot say, and you will know. Because you know, Aquarius. You know everything. Come on now. Okay. Let's go over the tree one more time. I'm seeing a clearer picture here now. All right. Your pure awareness, as I said, you're the hermit. You're going inside. You're seeing what's going on, who's in there, what's not in there. Maybe even realizing yourself as God. It's a bit of a stretch, but in the other decks, the hermit is God, and that's kind of like the ultimate enlightenment, I've heard. So don't really see that happening here, but you are going inside and you are finding answers, or again, solutions. Now, what that leads to is an ego death. Go in there, you see some stuff that's just not there anymore, perhaps, or you try to reason some stuff out and it's faulty reasoning and it doesn't work out. And there's an ego death. I like that's in your wisdom, because that means you recognize it immediately. Kudos. In your understanding, what is observed, the Hanged Man. Again, surrendering as a means of awakening. Right? You're stuck. Come to understand it. Okay. In your world of love, you have the Queen of Swords. Very blunt, very honest, very direct. Again, not showy, seemingly cold, but unafraid. She's just kind of over something. And accepting. She's very accepting. In your world of power, you are doing something, you are taking action, you're willing to take action, more importantly. I see you taking it. Personal localized consciousness, your truth is you're happy. I have a feeling you can't stand that. You can't stand it. Or at least you're just not used to it, let's say. In your world of victory, Princess of Cups, just enjoying her time, enjoying her body, enjoying everything, getting curious about the world, getting curious about anything, getting curious about herself, right? And enjoying it. In your world of reason, in your splendor, Nine of Wands, Lord of Strength, this is a change. You got to be flexible with this. This isn't easy for you to do, but this is where you're at right now. This is your splendor. This is your form. But you're being strong about it, and you are trusting that you can do it. You're trusting that you can not do it, I should say. In your foundation, Princess of Wands, you're very active. You're moving about. You're very passionate and excited about stuff. Maybe you're letting some stuff behind and moving on to greener pastures. But you're very active. And what you manifest, potential for change. Again, dependent on what you do with it. But the potential is here, and you brought it out. Aquarius, you brought it out. Congrats. If you like the video, please like the video. If you'd like to see more in the future, please subscribe, and I will see you next month, Aquarius. Much love. Bye-bye.